Hello, my beautiful people, and hello, my perfume lovers. Welcome to my channel. I'm super happy that you're here. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm super thankful in general. In advance, I mean, no one's watching right now while I'm filming, but afterwards, I'm thankful for everyone that actually tunes in, watches my videos, the reviews, and I really, really appreciate that a lot. And if you're new here, my name is Martin, and I do perfume reviews. So I talk about all types of fragrances. I have a lot of reviews actually done, and I'm planning to do many more reviews. And I talk about Middle Eastern fragrances, niche fragrances, designer fragrances, dupes, whatever it is, layering combos as well, because I love layering fragrances. And today I'm going to talk about a fragrance by LATTAFA, and LATTAFA is one of my favorite Middle Eastern houses. I think they do amazing jobs, not only duping fragrances, but also putting in the effort for aesthetically pleasing presentations and packagings, bottles, everything is just stunning. And I have a beautiful bottle right here, and I'm gonna talk about LATTAFA MOHRA. So here we have the fragrance. I don't have the packaging with me because I actually threw it away. I've had so many packagings, and the presentation is stunning. But let's just talk about the bottle right now. So you do have a very heavy black bottle. You have the writing on here. It says natural spray vaporizer from LATTAFA MOHRA. It also says it in Arabic, so MOHRA. I don't know what this means, but I just know that I love this fragrance, and I'm gonna tell you why. We have a plasticky diamond kind of shaped component, and what really matters also is definitely the atomizer, because the atomizer is great. And the sun, I also sprayed it on my hand just to have like the dry down on here so I can sniff it here and then. And I want to do this very spontaneously. I do prepare always for my videos, but mostly I just like to say what I have in my mind instantly and just go with the flow. What I definitely can tell you is that this is a very versatile fragrance. You have the leather in here, and I feel like there is some similarities with Halfeti leather by Penelegance. And I don't know if this is supposed to be a dupe, but they're definitely in the same family, in the same category. I tried Halfeti leather and I do see a lot of resemblance, but I wouldn't necessarily say that this is like exactly a dupe for it. It could be that it's like a mixture of two different Penelegance fragrances. However, I don't care about that. I don't even want to treat this fragrance as a dupe. I just want to talk about this fragrance in general, what I think about it. So as I said, you have leather in here. And I feel like right in the opening, when you smell like spray it, you don't get the leather instantly. What you get is a very fizzy Coca-Cola-like fragrance or scent, and not overly sweet with a lot, which I love because I hate this Coca-Cola kind of fragrances that are like super synthetic and sweet. You have that in the opening because you have the bergamot and you have the blood orange and saffron. But saffron, honestly, I don't really get. I do get the blood orange and I do get the bergamot, which gives you a very refreshing opening, very zesty and citrusy, and as I said, kind of fizzy. And then it kind of gets more earthy and balsamic, and you do have lapdanum in here, you have patchouli in here, and you have the leather. The patchouli I get, but it's not really like an earthy and dark, dirty patchouli. I feel like it's a very refined patchouli, and I get like the balsamic touches because of the lapdanum probably. And when it comes to the leather, I don't think that the leather is super animalic and super heavy oriental, like some fragrances have that super animalic leather note or oud note, which can be overwhelming. As far as I know, there's no oud in here, and I don't really get any oud. And what's really interesting actually is because I was checking out the notes and I was like, okay, this is definitely a winter kind of scent, maybe fall. But honestly, I've tried this fragrance a few times and I don't really feel like it's not working. Like we have summer now. I was wearing it a few days ago. It's like heat, like very warm here in Vienna, and it works perfectly. I think this is one of the fragrances that kind of adapt to the weather and to the atmosphere, where I feel like maybe in winter you're gonna get the leathery touches more like stronger, whereas in the summer it performs like a refreshing kind of scent with the grapefruit and the bergamot. And I do think that this is super nice. Like sometimes there are fragrances I feel like you can wear all year round, like all year long, and it's always gonna smell good and slightly different when the weather like just depends on the weather. This is what I'm trying to say. And what else I can tell you is that this is definitely a unisex scent. I don't think this is masculine leaning, which like many people could think because of labdanum and patchouli, and that the leather it could be like too masculine leaning. But I think this is very refined. There's something very soft about it, and I think it's probably Kashmiran, which you have in here. And Kashmiran is a note that I feel like adds softness to a fragrance. Like there's something so silky and cozy about that, and very intriguing. I love it. I think Kashmiran is a note that makes every fragrance or every scent like level up. I feel like if you add the note, it's always gonna get a little bit better and more refined, and you do get the Kashmiran. It's hard to explain, but I think you get the point. And as I already said, very versatile, which I love. I love a good scent, so I think this could be a great signature scent. If you like oriental fragrances, if you like that zesty blood orange, you know, think of if I think of colors, I think the color scheme, like you have black here for the leather, you have that red color, and I think with the gold you get like that blood orange kind of vibe with the leather, as I already said, the labdanum, and I think it's super interesting. You have like a spectrum of different notes and they just mix perfectly together. And this is how I can tell you if a scent is good and very well blended or not. If you barely can see what there is inside, and if the note structure is complex, then you know it's a good blend. And I do think that this is a super good blend, especially for the price, because I only paid 26 euros, I think, which is totally fine with me. Like you get 100 milliliter, you get beautiful presentation, and a fragrance that actually lasts long as well. Like it's not a beast mode fragrance, definitely not. But I think this is the type of scent you can wear every day, and you're not gonna like overwhelm somebody around you. I think this is appropriate for work as well, also for going out. It just depends on your environment and who you are with. But yes, I wouldn't necessarily say that this is a people pleaser, but on the other hand, it's super soft and intriguing, and it is a compliment getter. I got a lot of compliments, and mostly what the people were saying is, okay, this is something different. Like you usually wear strong fragrances, super intense fragrances, kind of synthetic smelling fragrances. If you, I don't know, like herbal Pura, for example, is one scent I love. Many people compliment it, but for some people it can be overwhelming, especially when you overspray. Whereas this one here is more mature. I think this is really the right word, mature, but without being like old, if this makes any sense. So I think appropriate for every day, as I said, as appropriate for the working environment, for special occasions, definitely. Like you choose where you wear it, it's gonna be totally fine. And as I said, long lasting enough, I would say like 7 hours, 6 to 7 hours, with a very nice scent bubble around you. Not too much, not less, like really perfectly in the middle, where I think people are gonna enjoy having you around them. So this is actually everything I wanted to say. Which I also like is this fragrance is perfect for layering. I tried to layer this one with Ebony Wood by Zara. If you have this one, if you're planning to get this one, try it. This layering combo is just amazing. I really, really love this layering combo a lot. So yes, this is everything I wanted to say. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. And if you have tried the fragrance, tell me your thoughts. If you're planning to get this one, if you have any extra questions, ask me. I'm open. I would really appreciate it. And if you liked the video, then please hit the like button. And I hope to see you guys very soon for another review. Thank you.